Hello, everyone. Welcome to Elevated CodeChums. This is a technical podcast where I, Rishit Jain,
And I, Neelanjan Mukherji.
share about ourselves, our technical learnings, our projects, and everything we come up with that could help us,
Our
you,
future plans and
future plans,
everything.
everything.
So basically, here we are sharing our thoughts, our piece of our mind on different technologies, on different lifestyles, and different ways of technologies being used everywhere in the industry.
London, would you like to share what are we?
So we are not that run-in-the-mill podcast where we share a piece of technology news and tech news every week or 3 days in a week. I know I'm talking about Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah, we are not a news channel.
People
Let's get
people
it out
cannot.
there. We're
Yeah.
not a news channel. We are just students who are pursuing bachelor's in technology, computer sciences in our final years and preparing for our placements and also preparing material what we are going to share later on so that
We have a
recruiters
lot of stuff planned here,
yeah,
and
exactly.
starting with uh, let's get down to what actually is this podcast going to be. So, as we said, this is a venture where we basically embark this journey as young professionals and young engineers, and we basically want to showcase our technical expertise and capabilities. What do you want to say on that, Rishi?
Yeah, right. So referring back to how all of this started, that will answer the question.
Yeah,
So
sure.
randomly, me and Elanjan were on a call one day, and
Hmm.
usually our calls go like that only.
Hmm.
All we were talking about all the things we learned from Reels, from Instagram, from YouTube Shorts, all these media, from Google News, anything, and the projects we do. We used to talk about this for hours, and like we had so much to talk
we,
about, and
we basically we have, I mean, that's every YouTuber ever, but like we have a lot of content on our minds and we can just throw it on in a podcast. But yeah, basically we had the guts to start it first of all.
yeah, yeah. So,
Plus,
hmm,
the thing is that maybe our takes are different than our opinion. See, people can be opinionated, but our takes can be a little different than usual. So why not give us a chance? That's the main takeaway here.
yeah,
So, and going on to our motive. What is our motive? Do you want to speak on that, Rishit?
sure. So, we aim to target those who are already in the technical field and looking for someone in our expertise. Plus, we also aim to target those who have the same intellectual uh, planning as us. Same, we want to the our primary focus would be to build a network of like-minded people. Of course, this is basically an initiative to learn in public, so that more and more people learn in public and share their progress on the internet. Everyone uses the internet such for such useless tasks like scrolling reels and all. Not
Very
me
broad.
saying not me saying these are useless. Let me tell you, most of our knowledge that we gain about AI and all is through this media. So
Yeah.
all I'm saying it optimizing our reels, our algorithms, the recommendations to such that they only aim to technical stuff is difficult. And when you do that, even when you keep on scrolling reels and that, you get no you get enlightened by
Eventually, we are
knowledge.
getting knowledge.
Exactly,
We
exactly.
are getting knowledge. Yeah. Sometimes you should indulge in reels because especially not just reels, reels are from Instagram. So if you have a good YouTube shorts recommendation setup, there are a lot of informative things like Zach D films, if you know. And basically we're digressing from the point. So why is this here? Another point that Rishit mentioned: learn in public. So we are a big uh, doers of learn in public. Rishit more than me. Rishit is really active on Twitter and LinkedIn,
LinkedIn,
right?
LinkedIn, yeah, LinkedIn, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he's active on LinkedIn. So if you guys want to understand about Python and advanced Python,
Socials in the description.
socials will be in description.
Yeah.
And by the way, that was a really weird segue, but okay. So learn in public. I hope everyone knows what learn in public is. Even if you don't, it's simple. Whatever you're learning, you're just putting it out in the public domain, anywhere, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. uh, I would tell you to avoid Instagram or
Hmm.
any other platform which is social media instead of something professional. LinkedIn is the best place because LinkedIn
Right,
is
right, yeah.
where recruiters are there, really
Right,
there, and they are after, they are just looking for the best role of any job they have to
right, right.
sign to anyone, and you might be the one, so you have to play really smart. My LinkedIn is not that active right now, but yeah, I've done a lot of certifications lately. Certifications are a lot of help in LinkedIn. I am a big believer, and if certifications done right, they are good. They are really good. But another route that went was really going and pushing out small videos with a few really good
Yeah,
piece of
I'll
information.
share about that. I'll share about that.
Yeah,
You know,
Rishit can explain it more
yeah.
because I have
Okay.
got.
So continuing on the topic of learn in public, as Nanan shared, I have shared some videos on LinkedIn, YouTube, and definitely he was absolutely right when he said you should ignore Instagram. There's a
Hmm.
huge reason to that. Anyways,
Hmm.
one thing we would like to clear out one thing: we are not professionals. We are just like you are. We are learning and we are just putting out content so that
Get
we
recognition.
learn from it as
We
well.
get recognition
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
to the appropriate audience, that is recruiters,
yeah. I'm sure.
because
I'm sure.
recruiters are the ones which I mean, I don't expect them to really watch
Yeah,
this whole podcast,
of
but
course.
the small piece that we can do here is just keep our names in the minds of people. As we said, we wanted to build a network with
Yes.
like-minded people, so they can keep our names in their minds. So
Yeah.
that's our goal, short-term goal.
There's a
Yeah,
Hindi. There's a saying in Hindi, "जो दिखता है वो बिकता है." Right. Exactly. So
exactly,
until unless
exactly,
you are out there in market, nobody will know you. Unless
exactly.
and until you are from a tier one college who has a great background and companies are getting to hire you.
Mm,
There's until you are very overachieving, you're not getting a good job.
mm,
It's a very competitive market, and you need to put out your content. You need to put out your learnings out there.
exactly.
Well,
It is we should put out our learnings time to time. I mean, don't get overboard.
yeah,
Like
right, right.
I've seen a lot of people, because see, as Rishit was saying and I was saying earlier, that we should stay away from Instagram posting for our content, because that's one thing where recruiters shy away. That is content creators.
Right.
Content creators are basically, they are not really serious in a job, mm, in the eyes of a recruiter, even if they are. But seriously, people these days, content creation is, sorry to say, but it's a joke these days. So I-
Ironically, we're doing that.
we are doing that. Okay, sue me, but yeah, it is a big joke these days. We
It sure is.
ourselves thought a lot before putting out this video. I mean, we have done a lot of stuff. You can see uh, our everything, our whole branding. It took it took us a
It took us
real
a
chunk time, a
It did. It did.
real while. It is our first video. Everything we did was in a way where we present ourselves in a really professional way.
So from
And
the
yeah,
phone call to filming this video, there has been a lot.
yeah, a lot.
We will
And
be sharing about that
I mean,
gradually.
that we also got this. So this is our logo. If you don't know whether it's visible or not, we'll
I'm
can you show it
sure, sure, sure.
in the explainer one? Yeah, here. So it took us a while, and we will in the upcoming videos. We also will basically show you how we actually process this, because it is an interesting story in itself.
It is. It is.
It is a really
It's
interesting
going to
story.
be an interesting segment,
Uh,
and the show is going to be something for you as well. You
yeah,
find it interesting
very soon, very soon.
very soon. We are
Yeah.
just not putting out that out until right now.
Hmm.
It We will announce it as soon as we are ready to uh,
Rishit,
read it and what
we forgot something.
that is.
We did not say, we did not introduce ourselves at all.
I
We are
know.
just
Okay.
speaking from the last 10 to 15 minutes, and we
Okay.
forgot our.
Hello. Then you start.
Okay, so I'll go. I'm Neelanjan, and I've been in. Uh, I'm an engineering student, and I'm in final year of my bachelor's of computer science, or B.Tech as we say in India. And I wanted to pursue this since 10th grade, because I had a knack of uh, coding, developing something, and eventually now I got uh, a few experiences up my sleeves, and I've done a lot of projects as well, mainly in web development, and some of it in app development as well. Right now, I am freelancing, but yeah, I am actually focusing on my placements more often
Hmm.
now, because
Next week.
that is, I mean, as we speak, this is a recording. We are. It's late
Or
at night, and
18th of July. It's 18th of July.
18
It's
July,
4:20
and
a.m.
at 11 a.m. we have a pre-placement talk,
Oh my
and
God.
I'll be attending that. So
Yeah.
yeah, so the next upcoming few weeks are jam-packed. So we thought that because see, I generally can create content really good, because I also have a knack of video editing and animations, production, everything. Video production is my thing. But we thought of it in a podcast, because we had to minimally edit it, and later on we can just piece it together, and we'll just throw it out in the world, and
Yeah.
it is just easier. It might sound a little silly for some, but yeah, it is something really. I mean, the process is really thrilling, and it is a breath of fresh air for me, as in for my lifestyle as well. So yeah, I digress. So basically, I have been working on a lot of projects. I've my goal is to become a software engineer, which I am slowly shaping into one. But with a background of artificial intelligence, I've done web services. I've done app development, specifically web services in Mern Stack. Very original. And so Mern Stack, then app development in React Native, and at first I did it in Java, which is Android Studio, and later in Kotlin as well, and a little bit of Swift. I have a Mac, but Swift is a little bit weird for me right now. Yeah, so there are a lot of projects I've done. We'll talk about it more later on,
The
because
further episodes. Yeah.
yeah, further. I mean, not a plugin, guys, because this is getting kind of long. Plus, I want to I want Rishit to speak for his introduction as well. Over to you.
Thank you, Nilanjan. So it's very much obvious. I am Rishit Jain. I am a batchmate of Nilanjan's. We are pursuing Bachelor's of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering from Amity University. And well, my expertise is Python. I'm a core Python dev, and these days I am working on natural language processing (AI/ML). And well, my current I have worked on some number of projects and mainly focusing on AI/ML. I have worked two internships at first at Geo, that was a remote internship. The second at Geo Platform Limited, that was an offline internship at Gurugram, where I made a pseudo compiler using Python. So yeah, that those were my major projects, and yeah, well, I have some projects in NLP, and that well, my specialization for the longest time has been NLP, and currently I'm working on a big project. Basically, I'm sure it must be out there somewhere, but of course, making it for myself for free is a charm, right, Nilanjan?
Yeah, I mean, we are students, so
Yeah, right.
even before deploying or and even thinking of deploying, we find ourselves in trouble.
Yeah, right.
So,
So,
let alone web development. We like web development is now a lot of. It's a little bit easier. Back in the day, it was really difficult to deploy stuff. Now, it is not that difficult. Every guy or gal can deploy anything on the web. I mean, heck, Notion just organized and
hmm,
gave a new update where we can turn our uh, notes into a freaking
Wikipedia page.
website.
Yeah, right.
And that is something really crazy. I mean,
Yeah, right.
Notion is a really good app, and
Yeah,
we will surely speak about it as well.
yeah. Continuing to,
But
yeah.
one more point. Shit, I forgot. You can go through
Yeah,
if
so we're
you.
continuing with my introduction. Yeah, so
Hmm. Yeah.
the project being a flag remover that will just
Hmm.
remove your flag and basically replace it with a
Hmm. Hmm.
similar phrase or
Uh,
sentence. Okay.
uh,
Okay. Moving forward with what I'm working on currently. So this is a season where placement season, as Ranjan told you. As we speak, we do have a pre-placement talk to attend at 11 within some hours.
yeah.
And the next week is super jammed. We are getting companies and companies. The placement drive has started.
We forgot to mention we are pursuing our bachelor's in computer science
I did.
in
We did.
Amity University.
Yeah, I did. I did. Huh.
Did we? Oh my god.
I
I
did. So yeah.
be
So.
a goldfish. Yeah.
Huh.
Uh,
So yeah. So in my BTech
hmm.
journey, I have throughout been active in management as well. I have managed a lot of things in my 4 years. Fourth year still going, and I do have a recognizable background there in my
Yeah.
college,
Yeah, we
and
managed. We we both managed equally.
we
Actually,
did, we did,
there, uh,
we did.
like our own basically cultural fest,
Yeah,
which we
exactly.
organized and
We do
got
have a
every. Uh,
music club that we
yeah,
held.
we manage a music club. So yeah, I mean, time
Actually,
to time we
they
should have some
yeah,
fun as well. So we
right,
thought
yeah,
of having a music club, and our university lacked that, so we thought of
yeah,
rejuvenating that as
yeah.
well. Yeah. Hmm.
That being that, currently I am very keen about AI, and if you ask me, my future plan would include all about AI.
Hmm.
I work in AI. I
Hmm.
have had worked in AI, and in future I would like to study and work in AI. Well,
Yeah, AI is really interesting. Yeah.
I know, right? I
So
know, right? It's the
AI
future.
is something. Yeah, it is the future, but it is not like that. It will like Terminator shit
It
will happen
won't.
up
It
there.
won't. Of course, it won't. Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't have a code right now, but wish I had. AI can be dumb sometimes,
It.
and
It
your
sure.
own chat GPT can be dumb.
Of course. Of course.
So AI is leagues away from being Terminator and pull
Hmm.
off those big guns and stuff. Back to you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
So, well, yeah, yeah.
mm,
So I plan to go for further studies in this as well, unless and
mm,
until I get a good job in
mm,
my domain.
mm,
I have also slightly worked in web development, and I've worked in APIs,
mm.
namely majorly Flask from
Yeah.
Python, and I like to explore libraries in Python. I have explored
Oh,
many libraries in Python. In my
yeah.
5 to 6 year journey with Python, I have
Mm,
put so many libraries that that is very well explained on my LinkedIn as well. Well, will
yeah.
be showing my that learn in public.
Learn in public is really, I mean, guys, if you don't believe it, seriously, uh, I mean, everyone knows it. Easy snippet. He
Yeah,
even
right.
he I mean, he made a video out of it, and I mean, still date, he's learning stuff and growing in the right now. You might feel he's a content creator, but no, he has accomplished enough that he can become a content creator. Yet he has created videos where he says that being a content creator is bad.
Right, right.
So so that is a big strategy, guys. I mean, we should we think of everyone should think of going to public and say, keep an active decision discussion on stuff, anything technology, uh, like AI, which is really booming right now. Anything even niche. See, Reddit pages are there. There are a lot of subreddits where I've seen that people are keeping niche topics, and they, oh my god, there are so many topics that Reddit covers that we cannot even comprehend right now. So yeah, uh, yeah, as you were saying, Rishit.
Yeah. So that was our introduction. I think that was pretty much our
That is,
introduction.
I mean, I feel they got to know us. I
Like
hope you got to know us.
you got to know us
If
from
you
our
did not, we are. You can leave comments down below to
definitely.
wherever you're listening or seeing us.
London, what I think is
Uh,
they will get to know by seeing more of us.
yeah, that is sure. That is for sure.
Yeah.
This is we are trying to keep bring this podcast culture in our lives, in our
Yeah.
lifestyle, because I think it is a breath of fresh air for everyone.
Hmm.
Even you should do it if you want to,
Right,
because
right.
because I mean, I feel it does not create any competition or something, like where uh, we want to build a network, as we said in the very beginning
Yeah, right.
and in the middle.
Hmm.
But building a network is not just work for just two guys like us.
Hmm.
We have a lot of stuff where we will showcase our capabilities, and not just capabilities, where things you might have some if you indulge us, some way of entertainment, some sort of entertainment, where
Yeah.
we speak in a little informal fashion,
Hmm.
of course. And we if we did not say it before, sometimes we will go to Hindi as well, right?
Of
Right,
course, of
Rishit?
course. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So कभी कभार हम हिंदी में भी जाएंगे. So you should feel confident in speaking up, whatever it is in your mind.
Hmm.
And sometimes it seriously is, technology sometimes is seriously subjective.
Hmm.
One thing you don't like might be something the other person likes,
Hmm.
and it is perfectly okay to speak up your mind. I
Hmm.
mean, I till date, being totally candid, I am still a little shy in speaking up my mind. So, sometimes I fumble. Even now I'm fumbling, but I want I want to understand. I want to overcome this fear, and this is the reason we started this podcast. What do you say, Rishit?
Right, right, right. So with all our hearts, we would be really happy if you get something from this podcast, be it
Yeah,
our delivering skills, be it our technical skills, be
yeah.
it our teamwork, be it our editing skills, anything.
So yeah, we have a lot of stuff in us up our sleeves.
Hmm.
We will surely disclose them when we are in a stage of disclosing them.
Hmm.
Then,
Okay,
huh.
so moving to what are we actually going to do with this, and
Hmm.
how is it going to benefit you?
As a
Well,
user, as a viewer, right?
as a viewer, yeah, right. So,
Uh, hmm.
we, of course, we discussed the major part of it in in the time we have talked. Okay,
Hmm.
but something I also need to add is,
Hmm.
so as you all know, we are in the final year. It's a placement season. We are
Uh,
going to share each and everything that we learn we learn in the week and recorded
hmm.
in the weekend and put it out for you on a specific date. The date it is
Yeah.
yet to be decided as per we uh s- like find we
Whenever
yet
we
to
find time,
yeah we are yet
we'll
to find
actually
a sweet
fix a
spot.
schedule.
Yeah, right,
We'll
right.
surely fix a schedule, because I don't like to be late, or I
Of
don't
course.
like to be messy in stuff
Right,
like this.
right,
We'll
right.
we'll set up a timeline where
Hmm.
I know we don't have a. I mean, I'm not even sure people might be watching it in the first
Hmm.
video,
Hmm.
but we will try to be consistent so
Hmm.
that things. I mean, even if no one watches it, I and Rishit have a really core
Hmm.
memory
Hmm.
attached to it, and on YouTube, on Spotify,
Definitely.
podcast, wherever we are gonna
Hmm.
post. And I feel, are we gonna post? We are definitely gonna post it in audio, right? Like
Definitely, definitely.
podcasts and Apple Podcast and
Yeah.
Spotify.
What I think
Uh,
is
yeah,
whatever we talk about, we would try to make it blend in your real life so that you can multitask, like while you are traveling or while you are working, you want
yeah,
to hear something, you can hear us.
yeah.
If you want to watch something, you can watch us.
Hmm.
Uh, Totally that. And well, so we've
That's the beauty of a podcast, because
exactly,
podcast
yeah.
can be I mean, see, when he talked me into his podcast pitch, I was a little skeptical, because podcast is something which personally I do not hear a lot these days, because
Hmm.
I mean, there is a big fan base. I know that people are crazy about it, and I have a lot of friends who listen to podcasts. But now that I am doing it, I actually understand. I mean, while recording the first one only, I understood that why we should do a podcast
Exactly.
instead of a normal run-in-the-mill video,
Hmm.
uh, where we bring up great graphics and stuff.
Hmm.
We will bring graphics. It's not. I mean, if you watch the video part, we will surely bring graphics
Hmm.
and fancy music. But that is besides our point. Our point is where
Hmm.
we blend in with your lives as an engineer, as a software engineer, or anything technology. And yeah,
Yeah.
so that is our goal. Yeah,
So I don't know if I mentioned it, but I would like to mention it again. Sorry if I'm mentioning it again. We are no professionals. We are learning
yeah,
as we go.
we are not at all professional. See, I have the main reason I was hesitating in bringing up content, making content, was because I had no experience, or I had nothing to speak in, when while I had to introduce myself. But when you speak, when one speaks that what who am I, there then they understand, then they truly understand who they actually are. Because sometimes to understand your own inner feelings, you have to speak up. And
Right, right.
in this podcast, I learned that right now.
Hmm, hmm.
So that is the main reason are we are not no professionals. We might make mistakes, and if they are big ones, I'll say sorry right now.
And
But
we do want to mention we are very happy. We would be very happy if you like. We are
yeah,
always open to constructive criticism. If there's anything that
yeah,
you know
e-
better than us, please,
yeah,
or even if you
please,
find something offsetting, please just let us know on our socials, on our in the comments
everywhere.
below,
We want
anywhere.
everyone to chime in and build us, connect with us, build us a network where we uh, talk about stuff, technology,
Hmm.
talk about AI. AI is really booming. Then web development. Then we want to go up a little personal as well, where we talk about our personal lives and the downsides, the problems we face
Right.
while having a job, uh,
Hmm.
while having you say pressure on exams, pressure
Hmm.
on placements.
Right.
Placement is a big pressure, because honestly, even now, I have no clue what we have to actually prepare for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
Right.
mean,
Totally.
I know we need a lot of preparation on data structures. We need to be presentable. We need to
Hmm.
wear formals. We need
Hmm.
to be candid. We need to have a good CGPA. We need to have a lot. I mean, there are a lot of tech. There are a lot of to dos here. Yet there is this uh, there is this fear inside me which says that the recruiter is not even going to watch me. The recruiter will just see me on the face and say, no, this not it's not working. But yeah, I want to build that confidence, and I seriously want to help people like me, or people like me, Rishit, to build that confidence and make things easier for them, if not easier for me. But yeah, so placements is really what do you want to talk about else? What else do you want to talk about, Rishit?
Well, placements. Also, as I was saying, we would make sure we share each and every details of the placement we go through.
Yeah,
So
we'll
just
share
as
our
a glimpse,
experiences. Yeah,
glimpse as of now, the information we have, uh, companies like Accenture, Google are coming the following week. So it is
yeah,
going to
they're
be
big.
a
Mm,
exciting week for us and for you all who are watching this. To you'll get to
yeah.
know what all happened in the placement and how did it go for us and how did it go for others as well.
Hmm, hmm.
So that's what we aim to share, and
Yeah.
we do aim to make a good community out of it, so that all of us could grow together. Well, I think that will be it
Okay,
for
so I think
today.
I feel the duration's been really long, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I
So
think today we talked about a lot of things,
we did, yeah. So
and
short did.
I think they are a little unstructured. I feel if someone would have given us a feedback, it would be that we were a little
Hmm.
unstructured. We'll be
Hmm.
more structured. Stay tuned for more.
Yeah.
And
So we will be
yeah,
structured more eventually as we learn
yeah,
from how
because
it goes.
this was really candid. We thought of recording tomorrow, but we thought, why not get
Let's
why
go
not
for it.
depart yeah why not dip our toes into it a little. So we went for it, and here you have that
We
episode.
also
So
went for it because we wanted to be candid. We wanted to be totally like
free.
free. Yeah, we are here to we're talking to each other. We're talking to you all who are watching this, and that's all. We aim to be to be as transparent as it can be, so that mm, uh it goes as we think, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, any closing points, Rishit?
Well, hope to see you in the next episode as well.
Just give
The
us some.
socials are mentioned in the description.
Everything will be in the description, and I guess if the we'll try and keep them up as well if we want.
If
We
it is
just
possible, yeah, we need to figure
uh,
it out if it's
uh,
possible to be in the I button. But okay, fine, yeah.
mm.
So that was it. Thanks for watching.